Greetings, salutations, and all that razzmatazz. Sergi Desu, coming live, and then, well, no, I'm not coming live. I am coming pre-recorded from my new humble abode that, I just got done moving in, like, about 2-3 hours ago, with my roommate. For respect, I'm not gonna go ahead and give a whole bunch of information unless they would like for me to. But yeah, this is the big thing that I was kind of alluding to. I'm pretty sure I mentioned something of this magnitude in some of my previous posts. But yeah, we're finally here. We finally got ourselves all situated in. As I kind of walk through my room. They are currently out having a good evening to kind of celebrate this monumental moment for the both of us. Me, I decided to be an old person and I decided to stay my black ass home and be tired and just do laundry, which is being done right now. And yeah, I'm super excited. So, laundry, that came with it, no extra charge. This is a 2-bedroom unit. And it comes with 2 baths. I really like it. It's very comfy, cozy, very nice. I haven't had anything like this ever, honestly, as far as where I was on the lease. Realistically speaking, the last time I would say I was in a place like this, good heavens, post moving out of my parents' place, never. I would say. Never. Yeah, I've always been in friends' shared spaces. I've always been in just interesting locales. I've been homeless. I've been in co-living spaces. Yeah, it's just been a journey for me. And I'm really happy about this. It's not hitting me yet. Not yet. But I will give it time. I think after that first month of, okay, now we're in June, because tomorrow's May. Now we're in June, and it's like, okay, I've been here with my roommate. We've both been here for a month. I will not speak for how they will feel and their experiences. I will speak for myself. I can maybe envision how I will feel in that time frame, but I would much rather just accept that I don't know. I don't fully know, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm learning to be more okay with that. Whereas, like, I don't actually have the answer. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I don't know how I'm going to feel. Because it's not my business to always know. And it's not my business to always be able to control, right? So, I'm currently trying to let the exhaustion, the fatigue, the soreness kick in. I managed to kind of get a little something to munch on. Didn't really eat much today. Not a good vibe. Let me give a little preface to how today went for me. Yes. Woke up about 3 a.m. Got myself ready. Went to work. Was there before 5 a.m. Got there. Store manager was there. One of the cashiers was there, and we went ahead and because today was our truck day, so you can imagine how fun that is. Making sure we're there to receive all of our stuff and get it set out and ready for the day. And I could have just said that I wasn't going to come in today. I would have been very well in my right mind to do so. But I just decided, why not? If anything, I will have that much more on my next paycheck, which will be very, very, very appreciated. especially after the amount of dosh that me and my roommate just dropped, as far as like the deposit, the first months, and all the other accoutrements that were added onto this. I won't disclose numbers, but yeah, we got pennies. We got pennies. So it's gonna be struggle-tastic, at least until that next paycheck hits. So just, I'll probably reach out to some friends for a little bit of help. I'd rather not. I try not to do that often. That has been one of the things that I'm really grateful for in these many moons that have passed, because it hasn't really been easy for anybody, for real. But I look at myself and then a lot of the situations that I've been in, and I've had to try to endure, and I've had people that have, out of the goodness of their heart, not even just because they like me or we've been cool for a minute, because that doesn't have to be like an immediate pass. You could very well say, hey, I ain't got it this time, or nah, I don't want to. And I had to accept that, because that's your money. You have your own things and your own dreams and aspirations and your own struggles that you have to deal with. Who am I to ask you and force you to come out of your pocket for one? Just like I look at myself, where there was a point in time where I was that individual for other people, and as much as I enjoy doing it, I was like, hey, somebody's like, hey, can you hit me with one of these? And if I know I got it and I can afford to give it, I'll be like, yeah, easy. You don't have to pay me back. Boom. That's just because that is the type of person that I want to be. I don't need you to pay me back. Like, here, just do what you got to do. And it's like, I want to get back to that point where I can do that for people. And I feel like this is, when I was alluding to like the start of a new chapter, I feel like that will be something that I can strive for in this new chapter. I'm not saying that the job that I have is like putting money in my pocket like that, but it's like there's the presence of stability. And I think that's what is the theme for this chapter, is stability for myself. Something that I have been very elusive to. It hasn't been so much elusive to me as I have been elusive to it. So I'm very much the type of individual where it's like I'm spur of the moment. I do the thing, and then it is what it is, whatever happens afterwards, right? And that can be very detrimental in a lot of cases. So I'm learning to not do that as often. But either way, right? Either way, I'm not going to allow myself to dwell on it too much. I'm not going to get myself too caught up in the moment, right? I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm just going to ride the wave and just take whatever comes my way and see what I can do to overcome it. Or just live with it, right? Yeah, I tired. I very tired. We got mommy. We got mommy. This is a shirt that I purchased from my live experience of WWE when they were in my city. I also have main event Jey Uso, his WrestleMania tee, which I posted it in whenever I was did my like wrestling posts a while back, and I brought up like Jey Uso and the Yeet movement and all that stuff. Recently had a great time watching WrestleMania. I get that a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's the weakest WrestleMania." Shut up. I'll talk more about a lot of that stuff this Friday. That's what I want to get to. This will probably be a little short update, Reno. I said I wanted to do a vlog. I didn't realize that the time had gotten to where it's at. But that's just how chaotic I kicked my fan. Yeah, that'll set in a second. I didn't realize that the time had slipped so much. But That's just how it is. I mean, time is an illusion, so I just whatever. I'm gonna probably hang out a little bit longer in the land of the living, and I'll probably pass out. And it'll be amazing. Oh yeah, here I go doing the thing. I'm yawning. Um, yeah, Friday. I want to try and do a live stream. I hope it works. I'm not gonna use Gypsy Meat. Obviously, I'm gonna try and use something else. There's been a couple of free sources, places to do streaming that I'm gonna look into. Somebody mentioned Restream. Yeah, I could totally do Restream. I should have did that last time whenever I was doing the group uh, stream deal. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try and pay great mind to how it responds. Yeah. So that's about it. This wasn't gonna be anything super long. I just wanted to make a like, hey, I'm alive. This was the final day of the month, and I feel like this will just constitute in place of what I've been kind of getting away from. Not because I hate doing it, but because I really just want to start looking at different ways of doing like a monthly content piece, right? But like I said, Friday I'll try and do some stuff. I want to do the Street Marino since I'm off that weekend or this weekend, so I will have that ample time to just focus on that. I won't disclose a specific time there that I don't want to do. I will just put out an alert and just be like, hey, if you could be here, cool. If you can't, it is what it is. I will try to stream it from my YouTube, which I have a new YouTube, which if you're watching this on it, thanks. If you are watching this from the blog, there will be a link to it. So the new YouTube is going to focus mainly on shit like this, because I don't just want to do video gaming stuff. I also want to do stuff where it's just me, the human behind the madness and all that stuff. Because eventually I want to start pursuing doing like film stuff, short film stuff. So maybe not now, but eventually. And things like this help me towards that goal. Any hoodle. I will talk to y'all later. Toodles, noodles.